After 75, life begins to whisper truths it never did before. The world may slow down around you, but inside, there's still that pulse of curiosity. That question, how long will I really live? Not just exist, but truly live. Every sunrise feels more precious now. Every quiet evening carries a certain tenderness. But beneath those gentle days, your body speaks in secret ways. It gives signs, subtle, almost invisible. 4 hidden signs that tell more about your lifespan after 75 than any number on a medical chart ever could. The first sign hides the way you move. Movement has always been a mirror of vitality. Researchers from the University of Pittsburgh once studied over 35,000 older adults and found that walking speed alone could predict survival more accurately than many traditional medical tests. Those who walked briskly, even just a little faster than average, tended to live longer. Why? Because walking speed reflects the strength of your heart, lungs, muscles, and even your nervous system. When all these systems move in harmony, your body silently says, I am still strong enough to keep going. If you notice that you're slowing down, even when there's no pain, it could mean your internal systems are quietly struggling to keep up. But here's the hopeful truth. It's not too late. Studies from Harvard Health show that regular light walking, even 10 minutes twice a day, can reignite circulation, strengthen lead muscles, and improve endurance. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Just your shoes and a willingness to take that small, daily step. Your body remembers movement, no matter how old it gets. When you walk, you remind every cell that life still flows within you. The second hidden sign shows up not in your body, but in your mood. Researchers at University College London discovered that seniors who described themselves as feeling happy and purposeful were 35% less likely to die within the next 5 years compared to those who felt unhappy or lost. Your emotions are not just feelings. They are chemical messages that affect your entire physiology. Chronic sadness or loneliness can raise stress hormones like cortisol, which weakens the immune system and damages heart health over time. But when you wake up with something to look forward to, even a simple morning walk, a call with a loved one, or tending to a plant, your body produces serotonin and dopamine. These natural mood stabilizers protect your heart, your brain, and your immunity. Many seniors think that happiness at this age is something you just accept if it comes. But science shows you can build it. The Mayo Clinic found that seniors who engaged in even light social activity, such as volunteering or joining small community gatherings, added years to their lives. If you spend much of your time alone, start small. Call an old friend. Sit outside and talk with a neighbor. Join a reading club or a senior yoga group. It's not the activity itself that adds time to your life. It's the connection. Because every conversation and every laugh reminds your brain that it's still part of something bigger. And that purpose is life's most powerful medicine. The third hidden sign lies in your grip. It sounds almost too simple, but scientists from the British Medical Journal analyzed the grip strength of over 500,000 older adults and discovered something fascinating. Those with stronger hand grips lived longer. A firm grip reflects not only muscle mass, but also nerve function and heart strength. Your hands are connected to your entire nervous system. When they weaken, it often means your body's overall strength is fading quietly. If you find jars harder to open, or notice your handshake isn't as firm as it used to be, don't ignore it. Small exercises, like squeezing a stress ball for a few minutes daily, lifting light weights, or even doing household chores like wringing a towel, can gradually rebuild your grip. A study published in the Journal of Urology found that seniors who improved their grip strength by even 10% lowered their risk of early death by over 15%. That's how connected your muscles are to your longevity. The stronger your grip, the longer your flame may burn. The fourth sign is perhaps the most invisible of all, the quality of your sleep. At 75 and beyond, Many people assume that waking up several times a night is normal, but poor sleep is not just a harmless inconvenience. It is a deep message from your body that it's struggling to repair itself. During sleep, your body clears toxins from your brain, balances hormones, and strengthens your immune defenses. When sleep breaks often, your body never finishes its nightly repair cycle. Over time, this raises the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and memory decline. In one long-term study by the National Institutes of Health, seniors who slept at least 7 quality hours each night lived longer and had lower rates of cognitive decline than those who averaged less than 6. The good news is that sleep can be healed, just like muscles or mood. Avoid caffeine after noon, keep your bedroom dark and slightly cool. Eat dinner at least 3 hours before bed to help digestion settle. And if nighttime trips to the bathroom keep interrupting your rest, cut down on water 1 hour before sleep and empty your bladder right before lying down. If you still wake frequently, your doctor can check for conditions like sleep apnea, which can be treated and dramatically improve both your rest and your longevity. These 4 hidden signs, the way you walk, the way you feel, the way you grip, the way you sleep, each one is like a whisper from your body, offering clues about the path ahead. But the real truth is that these signs are not fixed. They are flexible, living signals that respond to care. You can strengthen them. You can change them. Longevity after 75 isn't about avoiding death. It's about choosing life. Your body is far more resilient than it appears. For instance, a study from Stanford University found that even people in their late 70s who began exercising moderately for just 3 months improved their heart health, balance, and mental sharpness. The human body retains its ability to heal, adapt, and grow even after decades. Age doesn't switch off that power. It only hides it behind fear or habit. What often shortens life is not the body's weakness, but the belief that it's too late to start caring again. If you treat every new day as an opportunity to gently rebuild one of those 4 signs, you're not just adding time to your life, you're adding life to your time. Walk a little farther, laugh a little longer, squeeze your hands, and feel the strength come back. Let your nights become soft again, filled with peaceful sleep instead of restless turning. You may wonder how something as small as walking speed or mood could predict something as vast as lifespan. But think about it this way. The body is like an orchestra. When every instrument plays in rhythm, the music is strong and full. When one instrument falters, the melody begins to fade. These 4 signs are those instruments. They tell you when the harmony is slipping and when it's being restored. Scientists often use the term biological age. It's different from the age on your calendar. Biological age measures how young or old your body truly functions, based on its systems and cells. A person of 75 can have the body of someone 60 if these 4 areas are strong, and another person of 75 can have the body of someone 85 if they are weak. That means the clock on the wall doesn't get the final say. Your habits do. A study from the University of California followed thousands of seniors for over a decade and found that those who combined light daily exercise, balanced meals rich in vegetables and fish, and regular social interaction lived, on average, 7 years longer than those who did not. The difference wasn't in medication or money. It was in small, daily choices. Choices that anyone can make, no matter where they live or what they own. Let's talk about something many people rarely say out loud: the fear of decline. After 75, it's not just about physical changes. It's about the quiet worry that your world might shrink, that you'll be forgotten, or that your independence will slowly fade. But studies in geriatric psychology have shown that older adults who keep learning new skills, whether painting, gardening, or even using modern technology, actually grow new neural connections in their brains. The act of learning protects memory and sharpens thought. So, when you pick up a new hobby or learn a new song, you're not just passing time, you're rewiring your brain to keep it alive and alert. Even your outlook can change your health. In a 30-year study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers found that seniors who believed they had control over their aging lived longer and had fewer chronic diseases. In other words, how you see your own aging determines how your body responds to it. If you see your age as a limit, your body slowly agrees. But if you see it as a stage, a new chapter, your body finds reasons to adapt. Maybe you've lost people along the way. Maybe you've seen more than most could bear. Yet here you are, still breathing, still wondering, still learning. That is no small thing. That resilience itself is another hidden sign. It's not measurable by any test, but it keeps your heart beating steady. Longevity isn't just a number of years. It's a spirit that refuses to stop growing. So, what can you do right now? Start with awareness. Tomorrow morning, notice how fast you walk from your bed to the kitchen. Feel your hands when you pick up a cup of tea. Listen to your mood when the day begins. Ask yourself if you slept well. These are small observations, but they hold enormous truth. They tell you whether your systems are still in balance. If something feels off, take one small action. Stretch your legs for 5 minutes. Call a friend. Strengthen your grip while watching television. Go to bed half an hour earlier. Each little action is a stitch that repairs the fabric of your health. The journey beyond 75 doesn't have to be about waiting. It can be about awakening. About listening to your body in ways you never did before. When you understand these 4 hidden signs, you're not fearing death anymore. You're partnering with life. You're saying, I hear you. I'm ready to keep living well. Every year that passes is not a countdown. It's a conversation. Your body speaks. You respond. The stronger that dialogue becomes, the longer and better your life will be. Because aging gracefully is not about denying what's changing. It's about noticing it early and nurturing it with care. So, when someone asks, how long do you think you'll live? You don't need to answer with a number. You can answer with movement, with joy, with strength in your hands, and peace in your sleep. Because those are the real signs that time is still your friend. And the truth is, even after 75, your story is still being written. One walk, one smile, one restful night at a time. And that's when the thought lingers. What if your body has been quietly telling you how long you'll live, and you just haven't been listening? You see, your body has always spoken, not through words, but through rhythms, pauses, and tiny changes that often go unnoticed. The ache in your knees when you stand up, the sigh that comes a little too easily, the sudden forgetfulness that wasn't there a few years ago. None of these things arrive without meaning. Each one is a message, a whisper that says, pay attention. I'm trying to tell you something. Most of us learn to tune those whispers out. We blame age, weather, or bad sleep. We shrug it off, saying, that's just part of getting older. But what if it isn't? What if each signal is your body's way of showing you how well it's holding on, and how much more it can give if you care for it differently? After 75, your body doesn't stop changing. It just becomes quieter about it. The signs are softer, but the meaning runs deeper. Think of your body as a lifelong friend who's walked beside you through every moment. That friend has never left you. They've carried your heart through storms, healed every cut, and kept you alive, even when you didn't always make it easy. Now, in these later years, that same friend speaks softly, asking for care in return. When your steps grow slower, it's not a complaint, it's a request. Move me gently, but keep me moving. When you wake at night and can't fall back asleep, your body isn't betraying you. It's trying to tell you that something, stress, diet, or routine, need your attention. A team of researchers at Yale found that seniors who actively listened to their body's changes by adjusting their routines, resting when needed, and nourishing themselves with purpose showed better survival rates over 10 years than those who ignored the same symptoms. Listening is not weakness, it's wisdom. Because your body doesn't just age, it communicates. Every heartbeat that slows after a calm breath, every deep sigh after a walk in the sun, these are signs that your body still knows how to find balance, but you must meet it halfway. The greatest mistake many make after 75 is believing that awareness is worry. In truth, awareness is prevention. When you listen, you catch decline before it becomes damage. You respond before it's too late. Maybe that's what real longevity means. Not adding more years, but building a deeper relationship with yourself in the years you already have. When you start to notice, you begin to understand. Your body's messages are not warnings of the end. They are invitations to live differently, to live more fully. So tonight, before you go to bed, take a quiet moment. Feel your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Thank your body for still speaking to you, because it's been doing that all along. You just needed to start listening.